So I wonder, how's that microphone sounding? Oh, good morning. I'm a couple minutes late, sorry about that. I was writing an email. Hey, good morning, Lemony. 29% of your body doesn't believe that. I understand that feeling. Yeah, that was something yesterday. Just the most like it was a tiny bit of slow motion for me. Just like, no, don't do it. Hoping if I speak fast enough I can cut through the Twitch lag. Oh no, O'Hare is in boxes. Do I tell people? Do people care? I don't know, I feel like O'Hare isn't very popular. He should be. I think he's pretty swell. I'll just alert people O'Hare's in boxes. Hey Marsgull, good morning. Oops. I'm real sleepy. I'm not feeling too good today, honestly. Wasn't feeling super great yesterday, and then I can tell you of a big heart, Lemony. Ah, the gifts though. I wonder what these are. I have something big planned, just need a colored number wheel. The gift is a hint. Let's check this out, and I can send one of those to you this morning. You got, O'Hare come to Mars Girl? Yeah. Slow motion, I heard you a sec before the last moment. I had a feeling. Ooh. Hey Bingo. You came in here just in time to... That's pretty nice. Make me bend over. Oh, this is a different colored Sea Captain's coat than the one Gina gave me, I think. Bits? Yeah, you do. Anyway, I really messed up last night, though. I'm not talking about the work thing, although I'm still dealing with that. That's what the long email I was writing this morning was about. Still, like, apologizing and dealing with that. Work oopsie I mentioned yesterday, I think. Yeah, the Sea Captain's coat's super good. But what I messed up last night is fell asleep watching YouTube, and I guess I thought I would wake up and turn it off, or like I thought I would turn it off before I really fell asleep. But it was foolish of me, and it was foolish because I have other things like Netflix set up not to autoplay, so I can fall asleep watching them, but not YouTube for some reason. So I woke up at like 3 or 4 and was like, oh god, no, YouTube is still yelling at me. This night is shot. Hey Gina, good morning. How are you doing today? I'm just recounting, explaining why I'm feeling, one reason why I'm feeling pretty crummy this morning. Badly. I don't know, I mean, Bonsai probably didn't like it either. But it ruined my quality of sleep for like half the night, is the bigger problem. To be, no offense to Bonsai, but to be honest. But yeah, I went down this rabbit hole of trying to figure out the name of a TV show I watched really briefly around like 1999 or 2000. Oh, YouTube Premium has a bedtime feature? Is that like a sleep timer, Hazy? Like where it'll actually turn off after a set number of minutes? That's a really super feature that I enjoy quite a bit in some other apps. Probably not enough to make me get YouTube Premium, but would make me think about it. It was kind of funny though. I did, like, I ended up having to find an encyclopedia of TV shows. And I couldn't remember the name of this TV show at all. Because I haven't seen it in like 20 years. I don't think I've heard anybody talk about it in the last 20 years. And finally, with some encyclopedia of TV shows, I was able to figure it out. Freaky Links. Which is like it's very much a, like, I mean, the X-Files was already a 90s show, but if you took the X-Files and made it even more 90s, you would, you end up with Freaky Links. And that's what I fell asleep watching. I mean, you downloaded a YouTube that already had all those features before Black Mode. You just wanted it for the Black Mode. Yeah, it's funny, like, it took me a little while to, get into dark mode on things. Especially in terms of, like, reading and websites and stuff. And I don't know if it was getting older or what, but now it feels like so mandatory. And my green screen does not look good, is it, one of my lights is temporarily off. That looks crummy. Yes, yeah, absolutely same, Hazy. And I actually have gone farther. There's browser extensions you can get to that will try to make every web page, basically, every web page dark mode. The big one I was using, that I use, is called Dark Reader, I think. And it works pretty well. It actually, like, even has a global list for a lot of websites that already are in dark mode, like Twitch and stuff like that. Well, Twitch, it is optional. But it's a useful extension. And give me 1 second. I meant to plug this lamp in before. Sorry about this. I thought the green screen wouldn't bug me this much, but it does.
Extension cord.
Alright. That looking. Oh, that's looking a lot better, isn't it?
Perfect.
But it's better. Right? What's the deal? Why does it all look trash now? Meh. Meh. Good enough at this point. I can, Invisity. Yeah, sorry, I was disappearing behind the curtain to try to fix some of the green screen thing here. Still, doesn't look quite right, but at this point I am going to call it good enough. Actually, that looks pretty good now. Yeah, how's it going, Mecca? Good morning, though. Oh no, little Marzy's been standing for 10 hours. Those little knees. Alright, so it's flower day. I kinda meant to have more ready for this or something. Like a message. What was I wanting to do though? Okay, I do want some tunes, that's a thing. I'm gonna need some pep in my step for sure. I do not feel good today, chat. I just feel like a little sick. Just like I'm starting to get sick or something. Just in terms of like losing sleep. What's that white? I made it worse? Oh. Huh. It was, Navi. Navi's back. Oh yeah, let me put on some quiet flower gardening tunes here for myself. Try to get a little bit of energy going here. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I not in the best... Wasn't in the best mood yesterday. And then just messing my sleep up. Oh, I'm ready to cheer up and feel a little bit better. Thank you, Mecca. I really appreciate it. Glad to be in here, back on Glossmount, enjoying a cozy winter day. Lemony, was it that wheel? Was that wheel your missing part? I'm glad. I'm excited to see your project at some point. I'm not sure when. There we go, I'm actually turning the game music off in my headphones. Yeah, we don't know what his project is yet. Or at least I don't. My hands have really not been good on grouping things. What is going? Like the wildest shadow behind me there. I don't know what's going on with the green screen. I think it's really a trouble to use sometimes, let me tell you. Not very mini game. That's pretty interesting. That sounds like fun. Oh, I should get this ready here.
The mic's off.
Huh?
The mic's off. The mic's back on.
There we go. Yeah, minigame could be pretty much anything. Still quite a bit of mystery there. Yeah, I've been really wondering, what I can do to find a more comfortable controller for myself. My right hand just does not like gripping for extended periods. I'm very grateful that this is a game that I can play mostly without using the And most of the things on like the right side of the controller are sort of infrequently accessed. The legs fell asleep, Mecha. Oh no, it's not a... It can be a weird feeling. Oh, Sahara, hey. I'll deal with you later though. Gosh, oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know what to do with the flowers I want to keep for now. Just holding on to them in my pockets isn't like the most sensible thing, I feel like. I guess I'm gonna alternate, like, I really need to just focus on flowers probably, but I'm just deciding whether I want to go down, like make a path here or here, basically. Move them to the first spot I cleared. That makes sense, Mars Girl. And you do it, Lemony. That'll teach me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding around. Jokes. Bad internet awful upstairs. Sorry about that, Mecha. It's very strange. I've been meaning to, oh gosh, I think I said I would do this a month or two ago. But I've been meaning to slightly adjust our wireless router position. It's very odd. Our bathroom is, you know, like within 20 feet of it or something like that. But there's some kind of, well, I have a guess about, there's some kind of obstruction where once you go into our bathroom, it'll, at least my phone will start saying, disconnected actually. It'll act like there's no Wi-Fi. Boy. Yeah. I've got sleepy eyes. I've got... Yeah, there's particularly on my end, what I think is contributing to it is that currently the wireless router is also in a cabinet, which isn't great. But more than that, above it is the old TV I picked up last year. That huge, you know, that like 27-inch Sony Trinitron. Which is just an absolute beast. It takes two people to move, and because I do believe it's constructed with a steel plate, I think is a thing. And I have a feeling that just with the way things are positioned, once you're in the bathroom, like it kind of lines up in a certain way. It's just a guess, but it seems plausible. Is that a new Goldie? I think so. I mean, that's cool, but boy, like in one day in between, and these are already going just hog wild. Also a ceiling of steel. Yeah, I think so. I think something like that. Oh, what is that, a rattan wardrobe? I wonder if I have this one yet. That's a cute little cooking range, too. Or, whatever you'd call it. rattan. I'm looking at rattan stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be like extra spacey and slow today, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just not feeling super. Oh, I have 3 different colors of rattan wardrobe already. I wish I could join Lemony. I got a head full of steam for this. Yeah, that's a nice little gas range though. I like that a lot. I can slim down on my pockets a little bit, but yeah, feel free to post the Dota Lemmy. I can even set that up in the bot if you want me to.
Your eyes match the weather, raining under pressure.
Oh man.
Oh, you say you wanna go, yeah.
I did ask myself whether I was like too out of it to stream today, and I don't think so. I very much still wanted to get in here and do this, and thought it would actually make me feel better. Make me feel better to play a fun game and listen to some music for a while. And there we go, we got a Dodo code in chat there. To head on over to Fredumland. HC9SK. And if you need that again, you ask old Lemony. Alright, yeah, let's put some of these down here for now. How long is this song? This is actually, it's okay. Orange corner. For now, yes. Quite a bit of orange. Okay. So, yeah, I guess I should say this again, but anybody out there watching, you see me filling my pockets up with flowers and going and selling them, any of those that I'm selling could be yours. I still haven't tested this exactly. Maybe I should bring a bunch of flowers over to Lemony's Island and see if I'm able to plant them. Make sure that this is a legit offer I'm making to bring flowers to people. Hey Queen Claire, good morning to you. How are you doing today? Good to see you. I'm under it. I'm slightly under the weather myself. I've been just slightly whinging about that this morning. To borrow a Britishism. No, I didn't sleep too well, and I've work stress on my mind. Happy to be in here though. Trying to take my mind off it, which would work better if I didn't bring it up every couple minutes. Hey Haley the Bunny, good morning. How are you doing? Oh Bob, you're looking so good today. They're okay. What's going on? Yeah, I did not oversleep today. Quite the opposite. I don't know about these flowers yet. Like, it's definitely... No, I just got it. It's definitely mean, I could do something where it's like all yellow hyacinth going around, and that might actually be cool. I mean, are there any of these flowers you would actually care for, Lemony? I mean, I might as well, like, actually give you some flowers if I'm testing it. But I appreciate your openness, by the way. Thank you so much, Claire. I really appreciate that. I mean, this is... You know, it's a bit of work to get this up and running, always. There's always something... Feels like almost every single morning there's like some little setback or something I've got to wrangle. Today it was entirely self-imposed, though. I had everything like set up and ready. But then I wanted to get... long story short, I had to unplug one of my lamps I usually use. So then I disappeared a little bit on stream. Red black poppies. Okay, yeah, I got a lot of those. Yeah, I was up early this morning, and I don't know, it's funny, even though I was not and am not feeling very good, I was immediately like walking the dog. I went and got a couple of house lamps on timers, which, anybody use those old-fashioned, I mean, they seem old-fashioned to me now because to be like, I'm talking about these outlet timers. You plug them into a wall, and you set you kind of set the current time on them, and then you can select when you want, usually use them for lamps, just to have lamps like automatically turn on and off. And there probably are modern ones, but like the ones I have and still see around are like fully mechanical and look pretty much identical to the ones that my parents had that I think they might have picked up, you know, in the early 90s or possibly late 80s. I'm not sure when that technology was perfected. I did hear you mentioning that you use Google to automate a lot of your stuff, right? Or like voice commands. That's pretty neat. We have like slight dabbling in that. About a gold rose lemonade? Yeah. I've got an extra maybe. Let's see if that works. I'll give you our freshest. Yeah, I do quite like the mechanical timers. You know, as long as your power stays on, they just keep working, and they're just nice and simple. I've looked into some of the smart house stuff, not too in depth. What I really would like, at some point, is I'd love to pick up some color changing bulbs that I could control with Google. I would really like, because I've got one light right over my head there. I mean, if I could, I would do like all of my lights maybe, and or enough of them in here that it would be, oh man, I'd love to have some colored lighting in here. But the color changing Wi-Fi bulbs, just the last time I looked, they were pretty expensive per bulb. Just waiting for the price on those to come down, really. It is nice. There's we do have fun with our Google Nest Mini on stream, though. Outside of the stream, I mostly, it just lives on my desk now, and outside of the stream I use it as a Bluetooth speaker. And it's actually great for, like, kind of perfect for listening to podcasts, I think. And I do have that Dodo here for Freedom Island. Yeah, actually, if I could ask Google to make me toast, that would be, I mean, that would sort of fulfill a long-held childhood dream instilled in me by the, that classic feature film Flubber. Man, I liked that movie when I was a kid. I think I rewatched it a few years ago and felt like it held up. Alright, we'll see here. I think I can just plant them. Let's see, right? Yeah, heck yeah, glad to see another Flubber fan. I thought it was a really fun movie. And I was generally, was and am a fan of Robin Williams. Very, very sad about him still when I think about that, yeah, tragic loss. I'll never forget, like, the first time I saw Robin Williams' stand-up act. Incredibly funny and so much raunchier than I was at all expecting. Alright, and we do have we've got a Google question. Hey Google, what is the perfect timing for toast?
Scientists today revealed the mathematical formula for a perfect slice of toast, showing that it is best cooked for exactly 216 seconds.
216 seconds. Yeah, sorry, 1 second here. I just want to mark that as completed in the stream requests. Okay. So red. Yeah, that's... I feel like we need some more data points for that, though, like temperature. Alright. Drop some red down here, and look at that. Isn't that nice? So you can't take people's flowers without being best friends, but you can just give them flowers. Good game. Good game. Alright, we got 2 more here. Okay. Now, I can do this for anybody, is the cool thing. I bet we don't even have to be friends. Alright, and we'll put a Goldie down right here. How about that? I wonder, is anybody like... I would guess probably some people try to like grief by flower bombing. Go to the redemption request. What? I don't see another request in there. I missed something? Sorry if I missed something. Okay, sorry, and I was distracted. I don't know which room Lemony ran into, but this one's new, I think. I believe this is a new room here. This is... wow, I have not seen this wallpaper. D&D. Oh my goodness, I love it. Some white and black flowers later, Mars Girl. Absolutely. That's great. And basically you've got a D8 here. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's a D8. Oh, this is great, Lemony. What a great setup. Oh, I getcha. I get you, my bad. How do I... That's not it. Sorry, there we go. I couldn't remember how to take a screenshot there for a second. Stream really laggy. Oh, my bitrate did drop a bit there. Alright, yeah, I'm going to stop and start the stream again, because that fixed the bitrate before. Though also yesterday it invalidated my Twitch stream key, which was pretty weird. That was pretty strange. Don't do this to me, Twitch. Yeah, now it's now it is saying my stream key is no good. Okay, well there's a fresh stream key, and I should be back. Yeah, sorry about the apps there. Alright, is it working? Am I back? It's super weird. I don't know why Twitch is doing that to me, and well, that's why I make a local recording as well. It's really infuriating. That's 2 days in a row where like Twitch, like something kills my bitrate, and then it's too high for a while. And then I stop the stream, and I press start again, and I get a message that Twitch isn't accepting the fresh stream key. Like I generated a new one yesterday when this happened, and it's not accepting that one now. So I had to make a new one today. And I guess we'll see whether that lasts 24 hours or not. I'm sorry about the trouble, folks. It's quite annoying to me. Quite bothersome. And I don't know, it's weird. Like, sometimes I think Twitch doesn't like that I'm using a VPN, that I'm streaming, like, from behind a VPN. But I need to do that because if I don't, Comcast will... my internet service provider will disconnect me like every 2 hours of streaming. That's what we found out on the weekends, on the longer streams. It's right, now not exactly 2 hours, but like right around 5 minutes or so. Just get kicked off. And using my VPN instantly fixed that for the weekend streams. Have not had one problem with that since I started using the VPN. So I sure hope that like Twitch doesn't get weird about that. It would be kind of a big problem for me. Invest. Nice. You should put Oh, Lemony, you should put a tuna in here somewhere, or like a model of a tuna. There you go, there's a free idea. If you care to use it. VPN for the win. They're pretty useful. They're not like sometimes the security claims for them are overblown. There's a good video about that. That I completely forgot who made it, so I'm sorry I can't like refer to it or link it. But yeah, VPNs, don't use free VPNs. Look for reviews of paid VPNs, and you know, don't think that it just gives you a pass to look up crimes. Bye bye. Thanks for having me, Lemony. Island's looking good as always. I hope we can play D&D sometime. No, I mean, like, the number one reason why I have and use a VPN is because net neutrality is dead, and internet service providers are have way too much latitude to do what they want to throttle our connections and, you know, make their own decisions about who should be accessing what, how quickly. And I disagree with that, and a VPN does mostly means that a ISP doesn't have that kind of oversight or control. That's the main reason for me. I mean, just the Twitch example is like the most concrete one for me of like, I gotta use it. Dungeon Master would not be you, Lemony. Could barely make a character. I hear that. It's very complicated. I've tried. I did used to play D&D kind of regularly. As a teenager, and then played a little bit a couple years ago with some friends, but then we got busy, people changed jobs, people moved. We were already doing it remotely, but we fell off it, and it's sad. They went on and found other groups to play with, and I have not done that. I don't really, apart from those people I was playing with, I don't have like many other friend groups exactly to go to, and I'm really bad at meeting new people. I mean, I just have a hard time doing it, and I don't try very often. Opportunities get harder to come by as you get older as well, especially if you don't have like really a workplace or anything. Yeah, we had some kind of D&D adventures mech in me. Oh, you've never played Lemony? I mean, there are ways to, like, just find groups these days. I think the D&D website might even have that, like, built in with their D&D Beyond stuff. Can you play with me, D? Aw, thank you. I miss it. It really is hard finding a good DM. And, it's hard. It's the kind of thing where you really don't want to put too much pressure on people. You know, you want everybody to have a good time, including the DM. But like, gosh, it makes such a big difference. I don't think I've had experiences with a bad DM. Like, I can't think of any time or like experience where I'd say that was exactly it. But I've been really fortunate that like my first few DMs were, I mean, my first was extraordinarily good. And then one of our, like, my friend Quiggy started DMing, and you know, we have some fun stories from when she was, you know, kind of learning the DM ropes, but she was like really good very quickly. And I don't know, when I tried, as I I was saying, I did try being a dungeon master like once, I think. If Fifth were here, you might remember this like one summer afternoon we tried for about 30 minutes, I think. And it's just, it is so difficult. Sometimes, especially when it's your friends, and they're not trying to make things easy for you. Oreo versus Red Dragon story, that was great. That's not even my story. Yeah, that was from my first, or no, I think that was from like my first group I played with. Yeah, and the way like a halfling rogue put down a red dragon with an Oreo cookie, an epic tale for the ages. D&D is a lot of fun. I would definitely still play it these days. There's other really good tabletop systems now that I have gotten interested in some of the alternatives. One of the big sort of like direct, you like the idea of D&D but maybe don't love D&D itself. One of those people will say try Dungeon World. And I think that's a really cool system. There's been a lot of like thought and activity and evolution in tabletop games recently that I think is like very cool and exciting. A lot of emphasis on storytelling and mechanics kind of backing up narrative over, like D&D came out of wargaming, out of like war simulators, tabletop war simulators, and it's why the combat is so heavy. It's very, most of the rules in D&D are about combat. And a lot of times playing it, like, my experience has been the stuff that isn't combat kind of flies by, like days will pass in minutes, and then you enter a battle, and, like a battle that lasts 1 minute in real time, like, theoretically, takes about, a half hour of playtime minimum. And that can be fun. That can be really fun, and some people are really into that, and I totally get it. It can be really fun to interact with those combat mechanics. But I have gotten more interested in the storytelling and the role playing, frankly. Which it's hard to do. I am quite shy. Hard to like express myself sometimes, or like try to express myself as a character. It's a very interesting exercise. You made an AC one because you're not good with people, better with typing. Yeah, I think there's more ways than ever to play online. And kind of what I was saying is like the last few times that I did play, when I was playing like semi-regularly again, I think only one of those sessions was ever in person. I think otherwise we were all in our separate homes already, just because we, were friends from like middle school and high school, and have spread out slightly since then. At least one of us is in a wholly different state. Two of us, actually, come to think of it. But more, depending on who's playing. Roll20 is like a website a lot of people use. It's got good tools. People also play by post, they call it, like in forums. And as I was saying, like I think the modern Dungeons and Dragons website might have like a looking for group function or section, I would expect. But I know it's hard to, really hard to jump into that stuff. I mean, I don't know if I could have or would have gotten into things without a friend group to ease me in and play with. I did at one point, after I learned some things, I did try to play in a forum, but it's like, it's not just me, it's people generally. The like retention rates are, it's hard to keep everybody engaged and coming back in that format. I really wish that I was more of the temperament for DMing. I mean, I still want to try a little bit. I mean, what I would like to try is running, you know, a pre-written module, as they call them, rather than trying to come up with my own ideas and adventures, because that's just a huge amount of additional pressure on top of, like, knowing the rules and managing people. Better than Boss? I'll believe it when I see it, Opal. Fun. I'm actually not a fan of that. Yeah, I hear what you're saying there, Lemony. I still don't have any jazz in the playlist. I've been meaning to check the licensing on one thing. Yeah, the tonal difference sometimes, I don't know what more I can say about that, except I definitely notice it as well. But to a certain extent, I need the energy, is one thing. Right now, I really need the energy. Me maintaining like a semi-calm and normal facade right now is through the work of heavy stimulants in the form of coffee and upbeat. This is kind of calm though, yeah. Turn this into a Deadmau5 concert. I don't know, I don't think there's gonna be any Deadmau5 in here. But the Marshmallow feels sort of close. I felt like Marshmallow was basically like immediately like the new I think Deadmau5 is a, I don't know if there's any actual age difference between those dudes, but I felt like Marshmallow was just immediately the younger generation's answer, and to some extent like replacement of Deadmau5. I don't know if that tracks or has like any grain of truth to it though. I'm like pretty lukewarm on Deadmau5 myself. I've listened to an album or two, it's okay. I did think it was incredibly funny that Marshmallow was like the first high-profile Fortnite performer concert thing, and like Deadmau5 had to go out and make some comment to the press about like how Fortnite's, I don't know, a crummy kids game. I forget what he said, but he was like really condescending and unpleasant about it. And then like 1 year later, hey, guess who's got a concert in the Party Royale mode? Couldn't be Deadmau5, could it? Trying to stay relevant maybe a little bit? I don't know. This is pretty chill. This is actually pretty jazzy though. So nice job, playlist shuffle. One thing I don't think I've mentioned, but the current way I'm doing music for stuff for the stream, I can't, like, unfortunately I don't have buttons to just like next or back or pause. I wish I had those kind of playback controls. Basically all I can do is reshuffle the playlist if I want to change songs. Which is why it's one reason why I've tried to make this as much as possible a playlist that basically only has songs on it that I want to listen to. Billie Eilish is pretty good when that, when the album, I forget what the album was called, but the one with Bad Guy, I guess, when that came out, I did listen to it and I thought that was pretty good. That's about all I can say though. Yeah, this is all a bunch way too much. Alright, so hey chat, anybody want any flowers? I'm gonna have another pocket full here, I think. Got some black roses. I'm just gonna sell them. Oh, Mecha, you chose DM because it more references to him? Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Alright, yeah, you were asking for black and white flowers. That's right, Mars girl. Monkey skeleton puppet bouncing to the beat vibes. A little bit. For half a second there, I thought you were just talking about me. I was like, oh man, am I really looking how I feel? Happy Halloween, Lemonade. Halloween is probably my favorite part of the autumn. I used to be sort of a... Oh, I should fill my pockets up more. I used to be kind of a bigger fan of the autumn. And I think it does seem to activate kind of some heavy seasonal depression though now for me. Once the days start getting shorter, it's rough. And then once the time changes, it's very hard on me, like mentally. The whole daylight savings change, not a fan. Like the thing I've found that's kind of helped me the most with dealing with the shorter daylight hours and stuff is just having a ton of lamps inside and having like an extremely regular schedule for keeping them on and turning them off again, actually. Like, I guess sort of the goal has been to an extent to recreate somewhat the feeling of natural lighting indoors. And then I've mentioned before, but I even, all year round, I change my glasses at 7 p.m. to a blue light block, to glasses with like some blue light blocker lenses. Which is another thing I actually recommend to anybody who spends a fair amount of time on computers or looking at screens. I find it has really made a difference for how easily I can fall asleep. But that's me. And Lemony, fall is your favorite. Feels like spring, but calmingly ominous. Interesting. Yeah, that, I mean, one thing about fall that does get me is that it forebodes winter. And I used to like winter. But now, as of like 5, 6, actually I'm not sure, like maybe 8 years ago now, winter's just gotten harder and harder for me physically. The cold just hurts more. Might sound weird to say, but yeah, when I was younger, you know, I got cold, but I could also sort of tough it out. And actually, like when I was young, I would sort of kind of push myself to try to meditate outside in the winter, like when there was snow on the ground and stuff, in just, you know, like my pajamas or whatever, just to see. And I know I was a weird kid. I was like 7 or something, and I was sitting cross-legged on the back porch, trying to see if I could, you know, mind over matter my way into not feeling the cold. And I could. To a certain extent, I actually could. I started meditating really early because, like, from a very early age, it just seemed like something I needed. Needed something to try to help with, like, my emotional outlet. I needed some kind of outlet. Needed some kind of way to soothe myself when, after, you know, people were picking on me and whatever, that kind of stuff. Flowers forever, yeah. I was hoping I could do some good flower deliveries today. Better than just selling them. I wish I had, you know, nicer colors and hybrids to give away, then, you know, maybe people would be more interested. But that's sort of the plan. That is definitely one reason why I'm freeing up this room. Really want to start, trying to get some of the rarer flowers bred. Ah, Lemony. Or was I so cold that frostbite kicked in? And the worm started back for the first sign of frostbite. Well, that, you know, that's the thing. That's a real danger, though. That's a real reason to not necessarily try to do that kind of thing as a kid. You know, because how would I have known the difference at all? Yeah, that is a classic. If you're in a severely cold environment and you're shivering at first and then you stop shivering, you know, maybe there's a chance you're some kind of master of meditation overcoming that, but I think most frequently that would be worse than frostbite. That would be a sign of hypothermia. And hypothermia is super duper dangerous. Really terrible. Really, really terrible.
We're fighting all the time. You say I'm out of line, but this life is only mine.
And yeah, that sign of like not shivering is bad. It means your body's not really even trying to keep warm anymore. You can barely hear me. That's strange. Back again. Yeah, I see the bitrate just died again. Wait. Okay, yeah, no, I'm in the right place here. If I wasn't recording, I would actually be swearing at the storm.
I've held on to all these ties, unspun all your lies, and heard 1,000 cries.
I don't know what's going on. I'm not getting any bit rate.
Understanding the world won't turn your way makes it harder for things to look okay. If there's a moment that you can't stand, get on the ground where you can land.
Goodness. Yeah. I don't, yeah, that's not working. Let's try switching VPN servers. If it'll let us. Is this all gotta be so messed up? Get to close some stuff in the background I normally do. Well, it's actually not going nuts like it normally would be. Come on now. Give me that good bit rate. Aw, come on Twitch, give me that good bit rate. Okay, I think it's looking green now. Yeah, I don't even know anymore. That was awful. I don't know. I'll see if there's anything I can do about this one. I don't know if there's anything I can do to improve that. I'm really sorry. I don't know. If any of you had to watch ads like 3 times or something, I'm so sorry. I don't, you know, it could, I'm hoping it's just something on Twitch's end. Frankly, I mean, it's always like it's unfortunate when it's out of my control like that, but she had asked for black and white before. Not sure. I don't have too many of those, unfortunately. But I have more for her. Alright, but I'll get on out of here and keep on with my gardening. Alright, well, I guess that is working again. I'm glad about that. Thanks, Mecca. Thanks for sticking with us here. Which do be schmoovin'. Yeah, I'm guessing it's something on Twitch's end. Might need to just keep hopping servers, kinda. Yeah, back to Glossmount. Sorry, I was just typing in Discord there. That's always rude of me. More like rip Twitch. Darn right. Darn tootin'. Thank you so much, Queen Claire. Take care. And best of luck with you. I hope Twitch treats you well today. I don't know if Twitch is treating me bad today, but that's where I'm pointing the finger. I'm so tired. Sorry, I want to go back to sleep a little bit. Which is a coffin dance meme, where his mixer was just stick bug. Oh my goodness, I need visual references for those, but that's quite a funny thought. Oh wait, and I do still want the orange roses, yeah. Hey, is it the... Alright, the 13th. Guess what? Guess what, chat? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Need 2 black roses, but you won't make me come back. I'll probably have another pocket full kind of soon. Let's see about that. Send me links in like 15 or 20 minutes. Sounds good, Nick. Appreciate that. And, boy, I already went through one of those gold shovels. I'm actually surprised about that one. To tell you the truth. Heck yeah, through visor. That's getting in the mood. How are you doing? How are you doing today? I need some boost up, some pump up music today. I was gonna need it for these flowers, for one thing. All this gardening I'm doing. And also because I feel down. I actually did, yeah, Lemony, I actually started 4. I started it yesterday. I got like partway through it, and then I remembered I wanted to watch this 20-year-old mediocre TV show called Freaky Links. So I've been like slightly distracted by that. But I did, I got to see Marty blast Biff with his guitar pranks. Good times. I did at least get that started. Glad to hear that, Pfizer. And hey, a woo to you. Rob Gaming, how you doing? Big awoo. Oh my gosh, I want to, I gotta be honest with you, I'm so low energy, I don't even want to, stutter the W's on that. I would read that out in a fun manner. And I can't, I can't. What's up with you? Not too much, I slept poorly. So I'm doing my best here. Been doing my best to try to keep. It's funny. You know, these low energy or calm energy, these calm energy streams. Sometimes I gotta throw coal on my fire to actually get myself to be putting them out behind the scenes. Oh yeah, no problem, Marsville. You did say. I hope that those flowers were okay. I just had the black and white to go by. Flying Nimbus to take a nap. Thank you, Mecha. That's really sweet. I'd love to. Maybe I'll try to grab a nap on the love sack. That's reasonably close to sleeping on a cloud. It's about as close as you're gonna get. Any of those tones. Cool. I should have more. Alright, and this was relatively cleaned up. I'm gonna just get some more of these white mums, I think. Oh, you just got red on your island, Rob. Did you get his boat, or is he walking around? If it's the first time, he's just walking around, right? Good luck with that. Once he's there on the boat, I very strongly recommend using a guide to tell the fake and real art apart if you care about it. If you just the first time, I think he only sells you the one piece, and it's just it really is just good or bad luck whether that one turns out to be real or fake. Oh, thanks, Marsco, appreciate it. Yeah, I've been glad to start adding this Monster Cat stuff in, though. Enjoying that. Oh, thanks for the reminder, Lemony. I think it's a good idea. Might try to, might try to do a SNES games with viewers kind of thing. A little tough since I can only play with one person at a time. But the fortunate thing is this is still a small enough stream where I think it's relatively feasible that we can do that kind of thing without leaving people out. I think if we did some Saturday games with viewers, we could probably, maybe everybody in chat would, I think, get a chance to pick a game, go for a round. It does sound like fun to me. I think I mentioned I've been playing some of the SNES Super Mario Kart, like, semi-recently. It's actually one that not that I've played the least, but I didn't play it until quite a bit later. I started with the N64 one, and played the Game Boy Advance one a whole lot, also. But never went backwards to the first one for kind of many more years. There's a cool ROM hack for Super Mario Kart that actually gets rid of the map and makes it full screen. Yeah, I think they, don't they adjust that in some, like, later releases of the game or something? Like, they change the bottle? I want to say that's one of those things that, like, Nintendo adjusted later. I just remember, I do remember hearing something about that. Hey, Easy. How are you doing? Morning to you. Hey, Ice Plush, thanks for the follow. How's it going? Welcome to this stream. You're new to the Megslot channel. A lot of info on there, but I'll give you the brief rundown. I do daily Animal Crossing streams. With some variety on the weekends and evenings. You're doing good, glad to hear that. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, not on the Switch one. I think it is like the 1.0 of that ROM, which is interesting. It's it really is interesting to see when Nintendo like re-releases old games, which versions they put out. Because even going back to the NES days, you know, they did have, I mean, this is versioning applied by other people, not by Nintendo, but there is, you know, there is like a Legend of Zelda 1.0 and a Legend of Zelda 1.1, because in the later reprintings, they would actually, sometimes they would fix or adjust things, take out crosses, change blood color, things like that. Oh boy, and we're heading into the last 5 minutes here. This was a busy flower day, and I'm not done. There is more work here for sure. But I may be done with this phase. I may like cycle through the phases I was discussing for this project. We're actually on phase 2 here. Phase 2 is the flower removal and what's relocation? Flower removal and relocation, phase 2. Phase 3 is the beautification and as much as possible the future proofing. We are going to be filling in some of these spaces with custom designs, with some bushes, some fences, that type of thing, so that flowers will have some limits before getting quite so bonkers again. I'm gonna really be trying to like brainstorm attractive ways to do that, but in many cases I may be slapping some kind of more temporary holding fences down and that kind of thing. Oh yeah, I mean those are some other good examples. Sort of, yeah, different a little bit from what I'm thinking of, but Ocarina of Time is actually a really good example of a game that changed in small but noticeable ways between the first pressing and subsequent ones. Look at the Famicom Kung Fu game later. That one is only on the Famicom side, I'm guessing? Famicom side? Have to take a look at that. And maybe I can... A good thing to try to prep for Saturday then is if I can make or get a list of all the 2-player SNES games. Maybe NES too, you know, just have those ready. Famicom exclusive, cool. I'll definitely take a look. No worry, Mars Girl, appreciated though. I'll have some more flowers for you for sure if you're still looking for white and black ones. I'm holding on to a few of those for you. And if you still need black roses tomorrow, Lemony, we can probably make that happen. At some point, I want to do like a small segment on fun with computer emulation. I mean, I might do it as like a 5-minute bumper, if it's not hard to set up to lead into the SNES games with viewers or something. There's a... It's still in beta, and I don't know if it's ever gonna get like worked on past that or finished. But there's one Super Nintendo emulator that tries to add widescreen to games. Like it actually tries to extend the game logic out so that you can fill like a modern widescreen display with a Super Nintendo game and have it not just like it would actually extend out properly to the sides and, you know, show meaningful information there. Which, you know, that's not going to work with every game just because of how some games were designed for certain screen sizes and such like. But it works really, really well with a couple of games already. Mario Bros? Yeah, that could be an option. Like the classic, I really like that one. Boy, that's not what I wanted to do. That was one that, like, I was always a little bit more of a fan of than anybody around me. It felt like. Mech and I used to play that, though. We had some good times linking our Game Boy Advances up a million years ago. I do have to end here. I see that. Sometimes I wish that the Switch actually did have like an optional messaging system built in. Sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna end this in 1 minute right after I come back out of Nook's Cranny. Which one am I talking about? Super Mario Bros. Or Mario Bros? Regular Mario Bros. It was included on the, I think on Super Mario Advance. Which, Super Mario Advance is why I still dislike the Super Mario Bros. 2. I think I've talked about this before. But, you know, I had Super Mario DX on the Game Boy Color, and that was really good. And I don't know what I was thinking when I picked up Super Mario Advance, but I thought it was actually just another version of the first Super Mario Bros. Like, I thought it was Super Mario's Deluxe again. And I had sold my copy of Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, which is why I was fine with, like, getting another copy. But instead, Super Mario Advance 1 is a port of Super Mario Bros. 2. Which I still haven't gone back and given it the benefit of the doubt. I think that might be a good game if you know what you're getting into. it seems like it definitely could be a good game. If you just want to jump on Goombas and like go through stages though, well, I know some people react like I did, which is, what is this? Why is this like this? Is this even a Mario game? So I didn't like it, and it did give me sort of a grudge of feeling like I got tricked by Mario Bros. 2. But yeah, this is a great album, Year of the Yoshi. Highly recommended. Some amazing Yoshi remixes on there. Bye bye Lemony, it is time for me to stop talking.